things just not that deep. And it's okay to not have yourself figured out at 17, 18. So it's just like, bruh, what age? I feel like at a certain age, you still shouldn't be crashing out. At a certain age, you still shouldn't be letting things get up under your skin. At a certain age, you should have a thicker skin. It's not that I don't care, but I'm just not finna get out of body for nobody. I feel like, fuck it, just live life like getting a degree that you're never gonna use, or getting a degree that's a hobby. Hey y'all, so if you already can't tell by the thumbnail and that title, this video is going to be things I will tell my younger self. You already know I already did a video like this before, but I decided to bring it back again. So let's just get into the video. The first thing I would tell my younger self is wait to go to college until you know what you want to do. Wait to go to college until you know what you want to do. And the reason why I say that, because college is expensive. College is very expensive. And 9 times out of 10, unless you got a wealthy family and wealthy parents, you're going to take out loan for college and put yourself in debt. And then not even just going into debt, getting a degree that you're never going to use, or getting a degree that's a hobby and not a career. It's crazy, especially the way that the world going now. Wait to go to college, wait to go to trade school until you know what you want to do, until you figure yourself out. And it's okay to not have yourself figured out at 17, 18. I graduated high school when I was 17. Did I know what I want to do? No. But I still went to school. Now I'm in debt for college for a degree that I don't even use. Didn't have no intention in using it, but I just felt like that's what I was supposed to do after you graduate, go to college. Don't even go to school and get into debt and wasting all that time and money on a degree. Make sure that it's a career that you could have. Make sure it's a career that you can get a job anywhere. So I'll definitely say wait to go to college until you know what you want to do. I wish I would have told myself that, but I didn't. But we here though. And that's all that matters. The next thing I would tell my younger self is don't put too many expectations on yourself. And I feel like, of course, you're supposed to put expectations on yourself. You're supposed to set goals and limits that you feel like you could reach. But we want to be realistic here. For an example, you're saying you want to have kids and be married by the time you're 25 or you're 30. And realistically, of course, that sounds great on paper and that sounds great in your brain, but it might not happen. And just because it don't happen, that I mean you're not successful, that I mean you're failing that life. Just the timelines are different. So I would definitely say do not put too many expectations on yourself. Now, you can put good expectations on yourself. I want to graduate and be in my career by the age I'm 25. That's something you could do. That's something that you could achieve. So let's just be realistic. Hey, I want to be a millionaire. Cool. How you want to be a millionaire? What business you gonna do? You got to take the steps to actually get there. I put a lot of expectations on myself, and I felt like, and this was probably when I graduated high school, I kind of felt like I was feeling that life, but I wasn't. And I know people keep telling me that you're young, there's no reason for you to feel like that, but I'm not getting any younger, I'm getting older. It's time for me to make something shake. And I did start to make things shake, but at that point in life, I just felt like, what am I doing here? I don't have a career. I'm just going to work a job that I know I would not be retiring from. Just working a job that this the furthest I can go. So it definitely does play a toll on your mental health. So just don't put too many expectations on yourself. And if you do put expectations on yourself, please make it realistic to where this is actually achievable. The next thing I would tell my younger self is learn how to regulate your emotions. Your emotions need to be regulated. Oh my gosh. The amount of times when I was younger that I used to just act the ass because I didn't know how to process my emotions, which I'm still learning how to process my emotions. Don't get me wrong, but I do feel like I'm doing a better job than when I was 17, 18, 16, slapping people, slapping my nigga in the face because he wanted to fight with me. No. We're not doing that. Learn how to regulate your emotions. Learn how to get your emotions under control. Learn how to be emotionally intelligent and mature. Because I feel like the older that I'm getting, and now that I know how to control my emotions, and I know how to handle myself in certain situations, and I see people who act out and they don't know how to compose themselves, it's just like, bruh, what age? I feel like at a certain age, you still shouldn't be crashing out. At a certain age, you still shouldn't be letting things get up under your skin. At a certain age, you should have a thicker skin. That's just only how I feel. Like, I'm 22. I'm finna be 23 this year, Jordan year. So I'm not finna be like, I'm not no crash out. What am I crashing out for? What? So I can go to jail? For what? So I could be looking like a fool, a mess? No ma'am, no ham, no turkey. I'm not doing none of that, yo. I'm not doing none of that. Honestly, I look at myself and I be like, you too pretty. I'm too pretty to act like I don't have no home training. I'm too pretty to act like a lunatic, like a baby child. No ma'am, no ham, no turkey. I don't know. I thought it was cute back then. You in high school, you think it's cute to crash out and just be all over the place. But when you grow up and you actually got goals and you actually got things going on for yourself, that's not cute at all. That's when it's time to learn your emotions. I'm in my career right now. Y'all would not catch me outside fighting. You would not catch me arguing on the internet. It's just certain stuff you won't catch me doing because it's not worth it. And people can say what they want. I'ma always maintain my composure unless it's just like some they spit on me or something. I don't know. Damn, y'all. But just on a normal basis, I know how to regulate my emotions. I know how to control my emotions where I won't have to act the fool. And if I do act the fool, it is behind closed doors where nobody know. If you don't know how to regulate your emotions, people can get the best of you. People know what buttons to press. People know how to make you flip in an instance, and that's not something that you want to do because that makes you a person who nobody wants to be around, person who nobody wants to work with or want them to work for. Just like you're just all over the place. And who wants to deal with somebody like that? I get told all the time, Kiana, you just don't care about nothing. You just don't care. It's not that I don't care, but I'm just not finna get out of body for nobody. It's never that deep. The next thing I would tell my young self is things is just not that deep. I feel like, fuck it, just live life like things just not that deep. I used to be a serious person. I used to take what everybody did serious. I just used to be uptight and I had something stuck up my butt. But eventually I let loose. And I'm saying let loose as in just going crazy. Is it really that deep for me to be sitting here arguing with you about some stuff that me and you both know it's not gonna change? I just feel like don't take stuff so deep because that causes you to get into your head. That causes you to question yourself and other people. And sometimes it's just not that deep. I don't know how else to explain it. The older I get and the more I'm just mellowed out, I just be chilling, bro. I get told all the time, Kiana, you so nonchalant. Oh, not nonchalant. It's not that deep to me. There are other things going on in the world that's way deeper than what we talk about or what I'm dealing with. Am I coming off at nonchalant? I hope I'm not coming off at nonchalant. But I would tell my young self, bro, certain stuff I need worth arguing about. Certain stuff that used to make me act out of character is not that deep for me to get out of character. It's surface level shit. It's not deep. It's just surface level. Why would I? No. And me looking back at my younger self, things I used to do, dumb. But I'm not even gonna say dumb. It's just I didn't know no better. Wow, that's crazy. I have lived a crazy life, but just dumb. Okay, y'all. That's gonna be the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. What are some things that you would tell your younger self? Please drop it down in the comments. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell so you can get notified. And you know this, man. Without further ado, peace.